Hello everyone. In continuation with the previous video of representing rational numbers on a number line, we will take few more questions as a recap and then we'll go to the next part. So here we are supposed to represent minus 9 by 5 or negative 9 by 5 on a number line. This can be shown as a mixed fraction as 1 4 over 5, but it's a negative, so negative 1 4 over 5, which is negative 1 take away 4 over 5. Okay, that means this gives us idea that the number or the rational number will be between negative 1 and negative 2. Okay, let's do the first part of directly representing it. Now because it's negative, it will be on the left side of the 0, so I should write the 0 on the right extreme. Okay, then we'll start. Negative 1 by 5, 2 by 5, negative 3 by 5, negative 4 by 5, sorry, negative 5 by 5, which will be a negative 1 for us. Okay, then negative 6 by 5, negative 7 by 5, negative 8 by 5, negative 9 by 5, and negative 10 by 5. If you want to mark it, it's a negative 2, right? Now, which is our question? Negative 9 by 5. So is it after negative 1? This is negative 1. Can you see it? Is it coming after negative 1? Yes. Does it lie between negative and negative 2? In between? Yes, it is lying between negative 1 and negative 2. Now if I want to mark this, okay, so this is 0. The fifth part will be the negative 1. Why the fifth part? Because the denominator is 5. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth part is negative 1. Then again 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth part is negative 2. Okay, so I need to talk about minus 4 by 5 or 4 by 5 between negative 1 and negative 2 because it is after negative 1. Okay, so let's mark it as negative 1 by 4, sorry, 1 by 5 after 1 by negative 1. So I can write it as negative 1 by 5, negative 2 by 5, negative 3 by 5, negative 4 by 5. So after negative 1, the negative 4 by 5, that is this way. Either you can do this way or that way. Clear? Next, negative 3 over 4. So if I want to do it directly, it's negative 3 take away or subtraction of negative 4. 1 by 4 means it is coming after negative 3. Right? So let's start. It's 4. Denominator is representing 4. That means it should be the fourth part. After 0, the fourth section or the fourth partition is going to represent negative 1. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. The fourth is going to be a negative 1. After negative 1, fourth position. So 1, 2, 3. The fourth is negative 2. Now after negative 3, so I need to make this number line a little bigger. So let's make it a bigger. Okay. So after negative 2, again we'll count the fourth position. So 1, 2, 3, negative 3. Then fourth position 1, 2, 3, negative 4. Now it says negative 3 and then after negative 3 is minus 1 by 4. So this negative 1 by 4 will be after negative 3 and before negative 4, means between negative 3 and negative 4. So this is negative 1 by 4, this is negative 2 by 4, this is negative 3 by 4. So this is the answer. Now if you want to do it in a more improper fraction, then it will change into negative 13 by 4 because 3 1 by 4 is 13 by 4. Okay, so we'll mark it from the right corner 0, then negative 1 by 4, negative 2 by 4, negative 3 by 4, which is a negative 1. Okay, sorry. Negative 7 by 4, negative 8 by 4 is going to be the negative 2, negative 9 by 4, negative 10 by 4, negative 11 by 4, negative 12 by 4, which is the negative 3, and this is negative 13 by 4, which is our question. Okay, so is it after negative 3? Yes. So 3 1 by 4 is smaller than negative 3 1 by 4 is smaller than negative 3, so it's on the left side. Hope this makes clear. Okay, the next question is we have to represent negative 3 by 7, negative 8 by 7 and negative 10 by 7, all the three rational numbers on the same number line. So let's mark first. Okay, so 0, then negative 1 by 7, negative 2 by 7, negative 3 by 7, sorry, negative 7 by 7 we can represent it by 1, right? Because it's negative 1. Okay. Then negative 8 by 7, negative 9 by 7, and negative 10 by 7. So which are numbers? Negative 3 by 7, then negative 8 by 7, and negative 10 by 7. So it's on the same number line. Clear? Now I've taken some extra questions for you to practice. Now here in the first one, 7 by 4, negative 5 by 6, 4 by 7, 9 by 4. You have to use different number lines to represent them. Whereas in the second question, that is represent negative 2 by 11, negative 5 by 11, negative 9 by 11, same number line. Put all the fractions on the same line. Okay, use only one number line. Again, for the third question, for each question, take a different number line. Am I clear? Okay, that way you will be getting an idea that in the first Roman number, sorry, in the first question, first 7 by 4, 4 by 7, and 9 by 4 are going to be on the right side of the zero. Whereas negative 5 by 6, negative 5 1 by 3, negative 7 1 by 2, negative 11 by 5, and negative 14 by 13 will be on the left side of the zero. Okay. Now the next important topic, how to find rational numbers between two given rational numbers. First, we'll take a very basic question and then we are going to move on with the difficult one. So here, you have to find three rational numbers between -2 and 0. First of all, -2 and 0. They are two integers. In between these two integers, how many integers lie? Only one, which is -1. But they told us to, the question is telling us to find 3. So it's not possible, right? So what we do is, we represent -2 and 0 as a rational number. And how do we do it? By putting a denominator 1. Correct? Still, -2 by 1 is -2 and 0 by 1 is 1. And I can find only one rational number between that is -1 by 1. So I need to make this a bigger one. That means if the numerator is greater, then I'll be able to find more numbers, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by 10, the numerator and the denominator by 10 for both the cases. So this will change as -20 by 10 and 0 by 10. So from -20 to 0, there are so many numbers, right? So many integers. So we can find three fractions. So any three fractions from 0 to -20, you can take any of them as the answer. So I'm taking these, the three rational, numbers. I'm taking my own numbers, like I'll be taking -5 over. Now the denominator should be same for all the rational numbers that you're finding. -9 over 10 and -19 over 10. The rule is the numerator should lie between 0 and -20 and the denominator should all be 10. Why did I multiply 10? To make it a bigger number. Clear? Same way. Next, find three rational numbers between -2 and 2. Now between -2 and 2, basically how many integers lie? There is a -1, there is a 0, and there is a 1. Correct? So I can find three rational numbers between the two given numbers, right? So directly here in this case, we don't have to do the same method of dividing by 1 and multiplying by 10 because I can have three rational numbers. So we'll say the three rational numbers, integers are rational numbers. Okay, three rational numbers between -2 and 2 are -1, 0, and 1. Correct? Okay, we got it, so we are writing it. If not, then we'll do the previous method. Like in the next question, they're telling us to find 6 rational numbers between -1 and 0. Is there any integers between -1 and 0? No. So what we'll do, we'll try to make it more smaller, not bigger, but more smaller. I was wrong there. We'll divide it by 10. So we are making it more smaller, right? So in this question, in the first one, we did it by dividing it, multiplying into 10, but indirectly we are dividing it by 10. So we are making decimals. So we are making it more smaller. So we find -0.5, -0.9, and -1.9 between -2 and 0, right? Clear? So what we are doing here, we are making it more smaller and smaller so that we can find the rational number between the two given numbers. So here also, between -1 and 0, there is no integer, there is no number. So I can find only rational numbers, that is fractions. So what I'll do, I'll make it smaller by multiplying by 10 here. And sorry, first I'll put 1 to show it as a rational number. Okay, then multiply it by 10. So it becomes negative 10 over 10 and 0 over 10, right? And now from negative 10 to 0, the numerator, 0 to negative 10, I have many different integers between them. So which are the six rational numbers? I have many options, but I'm going to take these. Okay, from 0 to negative 1. I can take a negative 1 over 10. I can take a negative 4 over 10, negative 6 over 10, negative 8 over 10, and negative 9 over 10. Am I done? No, I need to take one more. So let's take a negative 3 over 10, right? So I got my 6 rational numbers. Indirectly by finding decimals or fractions between the two given integers. Am I clear? Next question. Find 10 rational numbers between negative 3 by 11 and negative 8 by 11. Now, these are already smaller numbers. The denominators are same. So, what do we have to do? You have to check the numerator, negative 3 and 8. How many integers lie between negative 3 and 8? We have negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is not included. So let's list out. Do we get a 10? Let's see. So negative 2 lies between that. Negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got my 8 rational numbers by just putting this. Right? Why I could do that? Because the numerators, that is negative 3 and 8, between them I'm able to find more than 8, 10 rational numbers. These are 8, right? So I need to write 6 over 11 and 7 over 11. So I am able to find 10 different rational numbers between negative 3 and 8. Why? Because negative 2 by 1, negative 1 by 1, negative 2 by 11, negative 1 by 11, 0 by 11, 11, 1 by 1, 11, 2 by 11, right? So what did I do? I just have written the integers that lie between minus 3 and 8. I first have listed that and divided by 11. Okay, so let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got all the 10 rational numbers. It's possible because these many integers lie between negative 3 and 8. But suppose, how many they are saying? 100 rational numbers. Between what? Minus 4 and 9. Is it really possible to find 100 integers between negative 4 and 9? No. So how to do it? Same rule, multiply by 10 to the denominator and to the numerator, means make it smaller. So what we'll do, we'll multiply by 10 to the numerator and 10 to the denominator in both the fractions. So we'll end up having minus 40 by 130 and 90 by 130. So from negative 40 to 90, we have so many numbers. So you can take any 100. You don't have to list all the 100 numbers. You can take any 5 or 6 and then just list them out. Like I can say the 100 natural numbers. Sorry, integers. Sorry, rational numbers. 100 rational numbers are. Okay. I can say minus 39 by 100, minus 23 by, sorry, not 100, 130, mistake. Like that, you can keep writing. Okay, you don't have to list all of them. So what did we do? We checked the denominator. Once the denominator are same, we check the numerator. Now if you are able to find integers between the two given numerators, then we directly list them out. But if you don't, then you multiply 10 to the numerator and denominator and you get your two new smaller rational numbers. These rational numbers are equivalent to the ones which are given. Okay, so you make an equivalent fraction and then you find the given rational numbers. Hope this is clear. Thank you.